guys, it's Vara, and today I wanted to talk about some things in gaming that I'm excited for. I do want to do this about once a week. I want to sit down with you guys and really just talk about new things, new releases, patch notes, expansions, new games, anything spoiled. That is really exciting in gaming to me. So today we're going to be talking about the PlayStation Classic, the situation with Telltale Games. I also want to talk about Black Desert Online and the new Dreighan expansion, and a couple other things. So let's get right into it. So the PlayStation Classic, I'm very excited to hear about this. I was really happy when they had announced it because it's not being done by someone else. It's not being done by someone like Hyperkin. It's being done by PlayStation directly, which really got me excited for it. Games that they've announced so far do sound pretty good for it. Of course, there's still about 15 games that we don't know the titles of, so I'm really excited to see what they're going to be adding into that. I also think that the $99 price point is a little bit high, but I am wondering what the other games are going to be before I really judge that $99 price point, because there are already 2 or 3 titles in it that are pretty good that I know people want to buy it specifically for. I also saw online a couple of people talking about how they wanted to buy this system just to take the innards of it out and make it a Raspberry Pi case, which would be a pretty expensive Raspberry Pi case. I mean, that's $100 Pi case, but it would be a cool idea. Honestly, if someone does that, I'll probably watch the video because that would be pretty interesting. I mean, you could get it 3D printed almost the same exact way, but that's alright. It's still pretty interesting. So they had announced, I believe it was 2 days ago, Black Desert Online's Dreighan expansion is being released November 14th. I do play Black Desert on a very normal basis, and I am pretty excited about this. Now, I'm not geared up enough to particularly go to this spot, but I have been really pushing out levels, and I have been pushing out gear, so I do think that by the time it comes out, I won't be too far away if I'm not already able to do it. I do know that it is bringing a new world boss, which is bringing a new awakening weapon. Now, I'm not sure if this awakening weapon is better than a dandy. I believe that it gives more human damage, which is pretty good. I am wondering, a lot of people have been like up in arms about this because they're worried that their dandy is not going to be good anymore. Calm down, I'm sure your dandy will be fine. I don't have a dandy yet because I cannot get it to drop for the life of me, but hopefully I will soon enough, and I'll have a dandy, and then I won't have to worry about a new boss coming out. But I'm pretty excited to see what else Dreighan is going to be bringing. I do think that it looks pretty good so far. The area itself looks like something we've seen before, but it does look like it's got some more excitement to it, and also the boss himself looks pretty cool. So I am excited for that to be upon us. A lot of people were expecting it to drop next week. I thought that was a little too early, plus the past expansions have been in around the November-December timeline, so November 14th doesn't sound too far-fetched for the date and the timing of the newest expansion. But let me know your thoughts on Dreighan and what you expect from it. So the next thing that I want to talk about isn't really that happy or exciting. It is pretty sad, and that is the Telltale Games shutting down most of their studios. Now, of course, a lot of people have talked about this already, but I am very sad to see Telltale go. They're still not being 100% transparent and telling everybody what is going to happen with the games, like people that had bought the season passes to The Walking Dead. There are still 2 seasons to go. They did say that they are releasing one more next week, I believe it is, or in the next coming days. So you are getting that, but it is really worrying. I personally never bought any season passes. I usually don't buy season passes for games, so in case something like this happens, or in case just I'm not interested in the DLC itself, I'm not a DLC completionist, so I am pretty sad to see them go. They did come up with a few good games. I know The Walking Dead, the first season was amazing, everyone really loved it, and it was a big hit, but unfortunately a lot of their other games I have not played, or a lot of people really didn't like. I did start the Batman Telltale, I didn't finish it, it felt kind of dull to me, which is a problem that a lot of people have with purchasing their second or third Telltale games. They feel like it is the same type of game that they had recently played. So there is that. I know a lot of people, unfortunately, don't usually go back to Telltale Games, but it is quite an experience for your first time playing. I am sad to see them go, and I hope that they do at least get to finish their projects that they're working on now, and I do hope that that ends up working out for them. That's all I can really say about that. No real positivity there, but I am sad to see them go, and I did think that most of their games were pretty decent. The last thing that I want to talk about, which isn't particularly gaming related, but it kind of is the Diablo TV series. I had heard about this yesterday, and I am super excited for this. Now, I am a little bit worried because it isn't animated, but of course it's an animated. I'm not really one for animated shows, especially if it's about a game, but since it is a Diablo-themed animated series, I will probably watch it. I am going to be following the news on this because I'm very excited for it. I like game-based TV shows and everything, especially the Witcher one. There's been a lot of controversy with that one, but I'm hoping the Diablo series will not bring as much controversy. It is sounding pretty good so far. They officially confirmed it, which before it was kind of just rumors like, oh, I think that we're going to be doing this, or, well, you might see news on it in the future, so I'm very excited to see that officially announced. That is all that I really have to talk about today, you guys. Not too much, but enough. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, and let me know in the comments below how you like this sort of format where once a week I just put everything gaming related that I'm excited for into one video. So I'm kind of not talking about too many things, but I'm kind of touching on my opinions on things in general. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys again really soon.